Hello, athlete leaders, and welcome to Creating a PowerPoint. PowerPoints are a powerful tool for adding a visual to your presentations. You can use them during speeches, workshops, or other presentations. They are perfect for showing pictures of what you're talking about, emphasizing a point, and showing the numbers behind something. So let's explore how to make a good PowerPoint. Today, we're going to talk about planning out your PowerPoint, making it interesting, and then talk about how to check and practice your PowerPoint. Before you get started, you'll want to have a good plan so that you'll be nice and organized when you go to start creating your PowerPoint. We'll start by thinking of a topic. Depending on what kind of presentation this is, you might already have a topic, such as why Special Olympics is great. It's important to remember what your topic is so that you can stick to it, because that's what you'll be focusing on throughout your whole presentation. The rest of your presentation should be all about that topic, so it's a good idea to think of something that you have a lot of experience with, or something that you want to learn a lot about. Once you have your topic, the next step is to make sections. Sections are the different parts of your presentation. You can separate it into introduction, the body, and the closing. You can also add more sections to the body if you want to talk about a few different things in your presentation, like statistics about Special Olympics, or why I think Special Olympics is important. Each section can get its own header, just like how this presentation, there's a slide for each section: planning, making it engaging, and reviewing. On each of your slides, you'll want to add some details. Put down the main points about what you want to say about each section onto your slides. You can add any interesting facts or numbers. Be sure to use specific details that are related to each section. For our first activity, get a pen and a piece of paper. Write down a topic that you could make a presentation about, something that you already know a lot about. And then write down 3 things you could say about that topic. For an example, we're using the topic, Special Olympics helps athletes. Our first point is, Athlete Leadership Program gives athletes new skills. The second point is, health programming gives athletes access to healthcare. And then our third point is, sports help keep athletes in shape. What do you have for yours? PowerPoints can add a fun component to your presentation. So in this section, we're going to talk about how you can make your PowerPoint interesting. When you first create your PowerPoint, you'll want to pick a theme. Themes can help your presentation look consistent and easy to follow along with. You'll want to choose consistent colors for your presentation. So maybe 2 or 3 that you're going to use throughout the whole presentation. You'll also want to pick one font for the whole presentation. If you'd like, there are plenty of pre-made templates that you can use that will make these decisions for you. Browse through some of them and see if there's any you like. To make your presentation look good, you'll want to focus on your layout. And to emphasize certain things, you can change your text size. Make important words like your titles bigger. Put important quotes in large font and on their own slide so that they can really stand out. And then to balance the layout of your slides, make sure that you don't have everything crunched to one side. Try to have an even balance on all 4 corners of your slides. One of the most important parts of a PowerPoint are the pictures. Because PowerPoints are a visual component, you want to make sure that you have great pictures for them. Use positive pictures, like ones that you have from medal ceremonies, fundraisers, or of you doing different sports. Make sure that they're related to the content of your presentation. For our next activity, find 3 pictures that you might be able to use in a presentation about Special Olympics. Maybe use photos of your sport, medal ceremonies, or any other photos that you have on your phone or on social media that would be related. The last component of creating a great PowerPoint is to check it all over and then practice using it. Make sure that you're checking over your PowerPoint. Check your presentation for any errors like spelling mistakes or formatting errors. You can also ask someone else if they notice any errors so that your presentation is good to go when you're presenting. Before the day of your big presentation, make sure you've practiced with your slideshow. Practice changing the slides and talking at the same time. Practice alone, and then practice with someone who can give you some helpful feedback and let you know if everything is seeming a-okay. That concludes all of our content for today. Let's do a quick review of what we've done. Today, we covered planning it out. So that was picking your topic, making sections, and then adding in some supporting details about each section. Then we covered how to make it interesting. It's important to use pictures, have a consistent theme, and change the text size to emphasize important details. Lastly, we talked about checking and practicing. Check your slides for any mistakes, and then make sure that you've practiced presenting with someone before you do your big presentation. Great job, athlete leaders! You've now completed the PowerPoint module. Have fun presenting!